Hello, fight fans. Seattle Mike Fights with Friends. We got another UFC card. That was too long for the UFC to be off. Too long. Let's head to the chat. Thank you guys for your patience. I reset the timer. I'm sorry because I got a call, and it's actually with some breaking MMA news that I can't talk about yet, but it's very interesting, and it's gonna be something we do some videos on in the future. What I can tell you, I guess, is it has to do with possibly with the future of unionization in MMA, and I am part of a small group talking. I'm a very small part of it, but I've been kind of let into this small circle of people that are talking about unionization and the benefits and the drawbacks for fighters in MMA and what that would look like. So, as you guys know, I'm an advocate for the fighters. That's very important to me. So, but I had to cut that call a little short. I just happened to get it almost right before we were done streaming here. We were on a few people on the call. Strickland or Imavov? I got Imavov. And so is Robert, who, hey, he was on last night. So Strickland hopefully can catch him early. Nah. Say goodbye to Francis. I don't think so. Dagestani fighters hardly lose. Might be fighting out of France, but don't get it twisted. He was born in Dagestan. Bones versus Cyril was officially booked. I seen that, and I guess I'm excited about the fight. I'm not the biggest Cyril Gane fan, to be honest. I don't dislike the guy or anything, but I just don't feel he's as entertaining as maybe a lot of other people do, and I'm pretty pissed that Curtis Blades gets screwed out of that because they strung Curtis Blades along and made him think he was going to get this. I even talked to Curtis just briefly in chat. I mean, I kind of know Curtis. I just a little bit, just online. He's not like a friend or anything, but you know, I know him online. We talk on Facebook and Messenger a little bit and stuff, you know, and you know, he was real excited about getting that fight, and I was like, yeah, I think you match up really well with John Jones, and I don't know what happened. I haven't talked to him in a couple weeks since he was thinking it might happen, but man, I'd be pretty upset if I was him. I mean, I'm happy. I guess I'm happy for Cyril Gane, but I don't know. I wish they wouldn't have promised that. It kind of promised that to other people because they had kind of promised it in a way to Curtis Blades. From everything I hear, Zone coach and his friends calls him the Dagestani 2.0 fighter. Nice. They're advertising on T-Mobile today. Yeah, that's the first place I seen it this morning. I wake up from a nap after work and I go online and somebody's posted, I think it was on Twitter, they were near T-Mobile Arena and they had taken a picture of the billboard. It said Cyril Gane versus John Jones this certain date, and I was like, oh my goodness. Pulse cheers. What's up, Frank Knapp? Pulse Reloaded, Robert Kerrigan, PR, Josiah Perez. Blades versus Jones should be the way it goes. Yeah, I agree. Why Gane versus John? I don't like the matchup, to be honest. Fucking I mean, I hope it's a fun fight. Cyril Gane, in a way, to me, he's kind of like a heavyweight John Jones. I think they're very similar fighters. I don't know how that fight's going to go. But Raoni Barcelos, 8 years older at 35 years old. You can see 66% of fighters have won with that big of an edge in the last 10 years. Umar an inch taller at 5'8", both men 135 pounds, and Umar will have a 2-inch reach advantage at 69 inches. And out of the blue corner, a plus 600 underdog out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, with a MMA record of 17 wins against only 3 losses. Presenting Raoni Barcelos. And Barcelos is a tough guy. And, I mean, I don't know if, he signed off on this matchup or what, but, I mean, somebody doesn't like him. I don't know. Wow, Umar open as a minus 200 favorite. Whoever took that, congratulations. He's a minus 850 favorite now. Out of Kyzyl, Russia. Undefeated at 15-0 from Dagestan, presenting Umar Nurmagomedov. Jason Herzog will be the referee for this one. And unfortunately, I'm still having some issues with the timer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start the timer at the 3 minutes. And I'm sorry, I know that's not ideal, but I'll kind of update you guys on the way. And then we'll at least have a timer for the second half of the round. Wygon versus John. I don't like the matchup beyond. Blades versus Jones. Yep, me too. PR, agree. Married with Children still holds up. Oh, I see. I was like, where did that come out of? But there I see. Make sure we turn off our Alexas and mics. We're being spied on, Mike. Ha ha, I'm kidding, man. What's going on, PR? No, well, I'll tell you the reason I was specifically paranoid about Alexa. And I know it's the thing with all of these things, I'm sure. But there was a murder, I guess, and Alexa caught the entire thing. And they sent all the files to the FBI. And I believe they convicted the guy just from those files. I don't plan on murdering anyone, so. Good evening, Jim. Good push kick to the body from Barcelos and from Umar. And Barcelos, nice 1-2 there from Umar. I said Barcelos, he's a great fighter. This is a real tough matchup for him. Push kick to the body there for Umar. Man, I wish I would have put money on this at 200, though. Minus 200. Good front kick to the body and a good right hand there from Nurmagomedov. And, I mean, it's not to say that Raoni Barcelos doesn't have a chance. Umar Nurmagomedov, in the best division in MMA, he could be as good as anyone. Good body kick there from Barcelos. This is the toughest match he's had so far in the UFC, though, I believe. Good inside leg kick there from Raoni. Good push kick to the body there from Umar. Anyone see Derek Lewis lately? It looks like he's about 240. Yeah, sorry, Robert. I was just saying I'm still having some issues with OBS. I just took a update from them. Nice combination there from Barcelos. What an upset this would be if Barcelos gets this. I would be happy for anybody that put money on him at plus 650. Good push kick to the body from Umar. 220, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15 left here in the first. Good straight right there from Umar. Oh, and a beautiful 1-2. And he might be starting to get the timing of Barcelos down. Good body kick from Umar. Oh, good combination from Barcelos and a good right hand to the body. Barcelos going for the takedown. Umar complaining. I think they clashed heads, but they will fist bump there. Umar looked pretty upset about that for a moment and then got over it. I think he's like, hey, watch this. I don't need to be getting my face busted up by you headbutting me. And I don't blame him. Good straight right there from Umar. And another. This has been a good round for Barcelos, though. He's landed a lot of combinations. I don't... I expected him to do this good. Good push kick to the chest and then to the body from Nurmagomedov. This is a very close first round. Good body kick there from Raoni. And a straight right there from Umar, who seems to, like I said, he seems to be getting the timing down to Barcelos. Good side kick to the body there from Umar. Now he's switching stance back to orthodox. Oh, that push kick to the body and then the 1-2. He masked it. Nurmagomedov, what a combination. The front kick to the chest and then the 1-2 behind it. And that was a hard shot. That was a hard left. And you can see Ronnie's nose is busted up. Good body kick there from Barcelos. But wow, what a beginning to this fight. And Nurmagomedov showing he's got the defense on the other side, ducking under that combination from Barcelos. And another great body kick, the inside leg kick. Ronnie lands an inside leg kick. Wow, 1-2, a big right hand on the chin from Umar. Oh my goodness, a 1-2, and there it is! A big right hand. It is all over. Umar Nurmagomedov knocks out Raoni Barcelos in the very first round. Holy jeez. All right. I will get that up on Twitter right away. Is King James in here? I don't know if King James has got eyeballs on this or just earballs, but we'll get this replay over on Twitter immediately as soon as they show this. And Nurmagomedov concerned about his opponent. Umar Nurmagomedov and Raoni Barcelos. Look at this body kick. The left hook, right hand combo behind it. Barcelos' head hits the canvas. It looks like that's what did the most damage. There's that body kick. It was the left hand on the chin that really landed flush there too. Let's look at it from another angle. There's the push kick. Oh, what a left hook. Beautiful shot from Umar, and he had been setting up those punches the entire first round with that push kick to the body and the chest. And Umar Nurmagomedov moves to 15-0. He is a problem for everyone in the greatest division in MMA, the bantamweight division. All right, guys, great start. I didn't watch any of the prelims, but feel free to give me your spoilers. I'll probably still go back and watch them later anyways, but wow, that was incredible. And we will add that to the hashtag Fights with Friends for all those finishes. We're getting quite the library. All right, we'll give you the link here in just a moment. And wearing the old Khabib, the hat that I think it's called like a papaka. I can't remember exactly how to pronounce it. That Russian hat. They're very cool though. 440 of the first round. Umar Nurmagomedov moving to 16-0, and he'll get an interview with Paul Felder. That's 5 first-round finishes now for the 11th ranked bantamweight in the UFC. He even kind of sounds like Khabib. Says he feels sorry, he's apologizing for the shot landed afterwards, but you got to keep going until the referee pulls you off.
Crazy. It was crazy because you threw a knee to a kick and you kind of followed through with the left hand. Maybe we can get it up on the big screen. You can take a look at this knockout. You come through with this knee and you just improvise and follow through with that left hand.
Wow, I mean, I really love the way that he was following up those punches. And look at that. He throws that left hand at almost the same time he throws that body kick. I mean, they literally land less than a second apart from each other, to have that power. He hasn't even set his foot down, and he had that kind of power with the left hook. That's real power. So there is the link to that video there on Twitter for anybody that wasn't able to see it. What's going on, Torn in the house? Just won $350. First fight, Mike. Yes. Congratulations, Jesse Morgan. I'll take 10% of that. No, I'm just kidding. I think Jones demolishes Gone. Francis took him down. Yeah, I think you're right. You guys see the questionable Connor boat picks. New ones? No, I haven't seen any recently. Says Volkanovski. But the man makes a damn good rib, so he is forgiven. Holy fucking shit. Says Robert. Chora and Frankie Teresa, what's going on, my man? PR could have kept going, but showed compassion. Yes. Jones versus Gons. Torin. Umar, look at that mercy he showed him. Only hit once after knockout. Then hold dude's head until referee came and stopped it. Real class act. True Muslim spirit. And that's the thing that we need to get out to the public, and it's very important, I believe, right now. Oh, I'm sorry, guys, if that hadn't transitioned over to the right names for the fighters. Fight is next. I'll have it up in just a minute. I don't remember, but let me get through the comments real quick, and I'll get the next fight up. There's a bunch of finishes on prelims. I should have posted them on Facebook. Wasn't thinking. Sorry, y'all. No worries. Viera versus Pennington next, Frankie. I got Viera. I like my money on Viera. She's not a very big favorite. Odds started out close to even, if not with Raquel, a bit of a favorite. I don't know if she was ever a favorite. I know odds were definitely even for a moment. I think they were each minus 110. And they're doing a tribute to Stephan Bonner now. I thought they'd already done this. I hope they had done it, because I know Bellator and others had done it. Thank you, OC, for the retweet on that video. All right, yes, Ketlen Viera and Raquel Pennington. Unfortunately, my Seahawks are getting their butt kicked right now. They started out competitive. I think it's pretty much over for them now, but we did much better than expected. I'll be rooting for Robert's Eagles just because he's my friend, and I don't really have another dog in the fight. So I'll be rooting for the Drunken Charge's Philadelphia Eagles. All right, Ketlen Viera, Raquel Pennington. So what I'd heard, I didn't hear the details, but I guess Raquel Pennington has a child coming. I don't know exactly what that entails. I don't know her personal life. I don't know if she's straight or gay or what, but obviously she's not pregnant because she's fighting tonight. So I don't know if she's adopting with her partner or what exactly the deal is there. But in any way, congratulations, and it will it'll be interesting to see how she reacts to that, to see if she what's the word I'm looking for, sorry. It'll be interesting to see if this motivates her, if she'll be distracted, or if it really matters much. I mean, Viera may just be that much younger and better than her, and I kind of feel like she probably is. Gaethje Fiziev is set for UFC 286. I really like that fight. Oh, so we're going to get Jones and Gone and Gaethje and Fiziev on the same card? That's a very good start. Paprika. Thank you, Frankie Trezo. Paprika. I knew I started with a P, but I couldn't remember exactly. He's wearing an armband in tribute to Khabib's father with his name on it and date he died. That's awesome. I got Gone beating Jones. Says Tort. Wow. I mean, the big question is there for Torren is, something definitely could happen because Jones is, he hasn't fought so damn long. I mean, it's ridiculous how long it's been since he's fought, right? So that part's insane. You never know how he's going to react. And remember, after his last long stint, he didn't look great. He won, but he didn't look great. Talking about Conor and his boy toy trainer. I like Umar. He's good. What's up, Josiah? Yeah, he is. PR says they were wrong. Agree, PR. Still want to read the Quran and the Torah. What's up, Invisible Bully? Ricky Simon is my fave fighter. Who's yours? Mine's been Stipe. I think he's done pretty much, though. I really enjoy watching Justin Gaethje fight. I don't know if there's anybody that I would rather see fight. If you were going to tell me, who do you want to see fight tomorrow? In an exciting battle, Justin Gaethje's towards the top of the food chain. Same thing with Michael Chandler, same weight class. I've always been a big Max Holloway fan. I like quite a few fighters. Got a feeling we're gonna get Tony Ferguson next fight announcement soon. I like that Michael Johnson fight, Torren. I think it's competitive. And I think that's, kind of where he is in his career right now. I think both guys, that's where they are in their career. I think it'd be a good, entertaining fight. Benny Darouche and Ivliov are mine at Invisible Bully. Nice. Think they will announce tomorrow, Torren. See if I can go 2 for 2. Johnson called out Ferguson. I like that. Invisible in the house. I don't see why people think Jones can be gone. Because Francis took him down. And if Francis took him down, Jones is definitely going to take him down. Can Gone get back up? His wrestling's not great. In striking, I think they're similar strikers. John's a very good technical striker, and that's Cyril Gane's game, is technical striking. I would not be surprised either way that fight goes. Gone is literally a tough fight for Jones. He's going to be better in the stand-up department. He's going to hit harder, I believe, for sure. And we got our first super chat of the night. Thanks for the cheese, PBR Street Gang. Dropping the deuce. Thank you, sir. And you see Ketlen Viera ranked at number 2 in the women's bantamweight division right now. Raquel Pennington at number 5. You got Amanda Nunes, of course, the champ. Juliana Pena, the number 1 contender. Holly Holm at 3. Irene Aldana still sticking around at number 4. Just not a lot of competition there right now. Justin is about to end the hype of physique. Dude, I fucking love that fight. Fucking love it. Stipe's dad died recently, I heard. Oh, no. That's horrible, J-Dig. That's horrible. So, yeah, I think I do remember hearing that now. And he is 40 years old. For those that were wondering, I think we were kind of wondering how old he is. I would be surprised if we seen Stipe fight again at the level of opponents that he wants and that the UFC would want to give him. I just think 40's old. I know there's been a few guys that have done it, but when you're talking about possibly facing John Jones or facing Cyril Gane or even Curtis Blades, those guys are killers. This top of the food chain for heavyweight is leaps and bounds above everyone else. I really didn't want to see him fight Francis again because that dude is so scary, but sounds like he's not going to be in the UFC again. So, and J-Dig and Frankie Turizzo with the super chats. Thank you. Getting us up to $4. J-Dig 1982, Frankie Turizzo. Thank you, friends. Thanks for the chatter. Getting us up to $4 on the day. $25 in donations last night. Good start to our weekend. Jones fighting gone. They just announced that UFC 286. Did they say April 15th? I can't remember for sure a date. Speaking of April 15th, I hope it's not that day because there's been a big announcement in boxing I'm really excited about, my man. Gervonta Tank Davis is taking on Ryan Garcia. It looks like this is a done deal. Like I said, they have a date just 3 months away. So it looks like that fight is going to happen. Dropping a deuce. I'd rather Tony Ferguson versus Bobby Green. That's a good fight. I like that too, Torn. Regret my bet on Pennington. Hope she wins. Need it for the parlay. Oh, I hope I hope that goes through for you. I really like Viera in this fight, but I mean, Raquel Pennington, she's been around for a long time. She's a wily veteran. I definitely wouldn't say she can't get it done. Listen, I'll take that Stipe fight right now. Pay me $250K flat. I won't even need my win bonus. If they do Johnson versus Ferguson, I hope they do it for a pay-per-view, not at this boring, uneventful Apex. Dude, I'm 100% with you on the Apex, Torn. Burn that thing to the ground. I mean, don't burn it. Use it for a training facility, but unfortunately, I think the Apex is here to stay. We're going to see a lot more live crowds, but I want to say that the UFC is contracted with the ESPN to do, it's at least 40 shows a year, and it might be more than that. So it's hard to book that many venues. And the UFC, they do not want to start having empty seats because, that's not going to be good for the stock in the future. I'm buying the stock right now. WME, I am buying the stock because I think it's going to explode because right now you're getting it around $21 a share and they're doing pretty decent and they're getting very little revenue from live shows. So, I mean, that's a wild situation. I mean, once that revenue starts to come in from the live shows, I don't need to tell you guys that obviously that's going to increase profits. Ketlen Viera, back-to-back wins, tied for most wins in UFC bantamweight history with 7. She is number 2 in the division right now. Sup, Yippee-ki-yay in the house! Turns out I'm sick of this Apex. Me too, man. No, it's just a wasted opportunity. Opportunities turn into a program for kids who need a way out. Oh, I got Ryan G beating Davis. Me too, Torn. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I got Gervonta Davis winning. I misread that. It could happen. Dude, I love Gervonta Davis. I'm a big fan. All right, Raquel Pennington, 3 years older at 34. Viera, an inch taller at 5'8". Viera will have a half-inch reach advantage at 68 inches. Who's everybody got in this one? I got Viera. Sorry, I'm a little tired of the party. What's up, Seattle Mike? Hey, not much, man. Just watching fights with my friends, having a good time. All right, out of the blue corner, plus 110 underdog out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, with 14 wins against 9 losses, presenting the number 5 ranked women's bantamweight in the world, Raquel "Rocky" Pennington. I don't mind the Apex. I like hearing all the noises of the fight. Honestly, it doesn't make a huge difference to me because I watch the fights mostly with the sound off now, so it doesn't make as big a difference. I mean, I like seeing the crowd and stuff, but since I'm always broadcasting and I can't have the sound on with YouTube, you know, I'll turn it on a little bit, but every once in a while when I turn it on, usually, it's during interviews. Pennington is married to the Tiny Tornado, Mike. Thank you, Jim. I was trying to think who she was married to. Okay. Does that make sense? All right. Chris Tognoni is the referee for this one. Good to see him back in there. Some reason pay-per-view always gets me excited. These Apex events don't get me out of bed. It's definitely a different environment, man. All right, Viera in the yellow and black outfit. Pennington in the red and black. And I think us old school hardcore fight fans, every time we see the yellow and black, we're going to think of Anderson Silva. I know I will. Good straight right there from Raquel Pennington. And of course, Anderson wearing the yellow and black was an ode to the great Bruce Lee. Good left hand there from Viera. And Pennington gets a left in of her own. Raquel looks a little soft right now. She looks a little soft around the belly. Good inside leg kick there from Pennington. Some fighters, you know, they honestly, it seems like they do a little better with a little fat on them. Good jab to the body from Pennington. New Britain, not a rumor. The T-Mobile Arena announced it'll be for the title as well. Yes, big rumors right now. Jones-Cyril gone March 4th. Jones will be the reason the fight won't happen, right? Good straight right from Viera. That would not surprise me at all. And Viera doing a good job of just staying out of the way of Pennington's punches right now. Oh, nice counter shot there from Ketlen. And good jab from Rocky. And another. Rocky's got a good jab. I think she should establish that right now. Good inside leg kick there from Rocky.
I changed my mind. I'm going to go get pizza at Costco.
Ooh, perfect. Sounds good.
All right.
Good straight right there from Raquel. You're welcome. What's up to all Big Mike? What's up? Kai's 25. Hey, having a good time watching fights, chatting with my buddies. Good one, too, there from Ketlen. Outside leg kick there from Pennington halfway through the first round. 225, 24, 23, 22, 21, 220 left here in the first. It's pouring today. Goes with the stream. What's up, Yippee? As long as UFC Cam keeps Jones out of Vegas until fight, we should be good. All his demons come out in Vegas. You ain't joking, man. Good outside leg kick there from Raquel. Nice 1-2 there from Viera. And a straight right. Ketlen Viera knocking on the door of a title shot against Amanda Nunes. I just don't really see any challengers for Nunes right now after, you know, she dispensed of Juliana Pena in the rematch. I wouldn't mind seeing Ketlen and Juliana, though. Good body kick there from Pennington, followed by a right hand for Viera. And Pennington's she's got some blood coming out of her nose and at the top of her forehead and the hairline there. Oh, good right hook there from Viera. Oh, nice left hook from Rocky and a right hand there from Viera. They are warring now. A good little sneaky right uppercut there from Viera. And the right hook, Pennington answers with one of her own. Viera's an incredible striker, though. I'd like to see Pennington use her wrestling here. Use her jab to establish and, you know, give at least fake some knockdowns here, though. I feel like Viera's getting too comfortable. A couple more good outside leg kicks there from Viera. And I was surprised Ketlen wasn't a bigger favorite in this fight. Good left hand to the body there from Pennington. And left upstairs, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25 seconds left in the first. Good left hand there from Viera. Oh, big exchange. Both women land the big blows. They each land a left there, and now Pennington comes in for the clinch. Viera immediately bodies her up against the fence. Good knee to the body from Pennington. Viera is so strong for this weight class. She is a very strong lady. Good knee to the body from Raquel. First round, I got it for Raquel Pennington. 10-9 Pennington. Everybody, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that share button. Share this over on Twitter, on Facebook, whatever it is. Make sure you're subscribed to our Facebook Fights of Friends Facebook group. Robert's been doing a great job running that over there. Getting tons of content up. And, of course, also our Twitter. Seattle Mike at Fights W Friends. Give us a follow over there. I'll give you a follow back if I notice. If I don't, just just message me and I'll make sure and follow you back. 5 more watching, says Clay. It's time for 2 blues and a peach and 2 blunts. Nice. I heard syphilis was first discovered in Vegas. Probably. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Vegas wasn't a thing when they discovered syphilis, but it's been around for a very, very long time. Oh, nice left hand upstairs, and then a left hook to the body from Ketlen. Inside leg kick from Raquel, and a left hand upstairs lands to start the second round. Another good left there from Pennington. Pennington was starting to get some things going at the end of that first round. Even though I gave it to Viera, I think she really needs to establish that jab. Good outside leg kick there from Pennington, and a jab to the body, and a jab upstairs. All of this lands, and a good inside leg kick from Ketlen. And Pennington, she's just that blood coming from her hairline just looks like war paint now. It's not anything that's really going to run in her eyes or bleeding too bad as they exchange leg kicks. Ketlen is just a big girl. She is a big, strong bantamweight. And a good jab to the body there from Viera. Oh, what a right hand from Rocky! And she rocks Ketlen. Good left hand and another right hand right on the chin. Wow, Pennington finding the spot with 2 big bombs here in the second. 342, 41, 340 left in the second. And Raquel's got the body lock. Can she? Oh, Viera's got to be careful. She kind of skirted the rules there on the fence. Like she kind of had a finger in, but she didn't grasp it. And Pennington, she's got that body lock. She's got the belly to back position here up against the fence. Ketlen doing her best to try to break this. Grabbing the left wrist of Raquel. Now what Ketlen's got to do is she's got to spin to her right, or her left, and she does. And she breaks free, and they each land big right hooks on the break. Back to the center of the cage, and this is an exciting battle. Big 1-2 from Raquel. And a right hook from Ketlen, and a left hand from Raquel that busts Viera's jaw wide open. Viera now bleeding from the mouth. And there's a left hand from Raquel Pennington. We might be on our way to a female bantamweight classic, guys. These women are really banging right now. Good inside leg kick there from Viera. Oh, what a right hook and a left hand from Ketlen. And the right hand upstairs, and then the hook to the body for Raquel. Good knee to the body from Pennington. It's Viera now pushing Pennington up against the fence, and it looks like Viera's having maybe a wardrobe malfunction. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. An official timeout, though.
Thank you, Dean. I believe there was a blow strike there from Pennington in the clinch knee.
So it's going to be a groin strike from Pennington, is what Ketlen's going to say. She's going to get some time there. Yes, it does, Robert. Damon Stanton has. What's up, Damon? Good to see you, man. I'll be back. Need to hit FD wagers. Yup, Robert. All right. And time back in. Good outside leg kick there from Ketlen. Start things out 208.76, 205 left in the second. Good straight right there lands for Viera. Good left for Pennington. This has been a great round for Raquel. Couple of good inside leg kicks there from Viera. Oh, and a right hand from the bloodied Raquel Pennington. Her face is covered in blood now. It is her mask. And a good inside leg kick from Pennington and another. And Viera's got her share of blood on her face too. What a war. Good body kick from Pennington and a 1-2 from Viera. Oh, what a right hand right on the chin for Raquel. And a left hook lands on the chin. She is really starting to find the chin of Viera. And a good 1-2 and a knee to the body from Pennington. And another knee. And it's Viera that now pushes Pennington to the fence. Looks like she might want to get this to the ground. What's going on? Eddie Alvarez in the house. Hello, my friend. Girls don't wear cups, do they? I never thought about it. Yeah, they do. Good inside knees there from Viera. The inside of the legs. Oh, and she gets a groin shot in there. Pennington didn't say anything, but that was right there. Couple of good knees there, though. And knee to the body from Raquel. As you can tell, she's looking up for advice from her corner there. That is definitely one thing that is advantageous for the fighters about being in the Apex, is they can hear the instructions from their coaches. But, oh, nice knee to the body there from Pennington. I am definitely ready to get live events back, though, to get us back in some stadiums for the fight nights. And great round for Raquel Pennington. I got it all tied up 19-19 after 2. We will go into the third and final round. I have checked the score of my Seahawks. Hey Siri, what is the score of the Seattle Seahawks game? Oh no, 41-23. It's over. My Hawks are out. I knew it was pretty much over. That's why I wasn't worried about not watching it. But, yeah, congratulations to the 49ers. I hope they get crushed by whoever they face next. Wait for Mike's reaction. We realize the 49ers killed. I knew that they were way ahead. PR, and that's why I had stopped watching it. I wasn't worried about starting the stream. I mean, we weren't expected to get to the playoffs at the beginning of the year. Hopefully we draft a quarterback. They can start grooming somebody. I'm not a Geno Smith hater like some people, but he's not one of the best quarterbacks in the league or anything either. I know he had a pretty good season to start out with, but once guys got more tape on him, they really kind of started to figure him out too. A couple of good inside leg kicks from Pennington and a 1-2 to start the third. And they exchange leg kicks. Big body kick from Raquel. Straight right gets through for Viera. Oh, another big right hand bomb from Pennington. And a left hand on the chin. She is really testing the chin of Viera. And Viera lands a left hand. Good left hook there from Pennington. This is a war. Oh, and they exchange right hands. 4:20 left in the third. For 18-17, 16-15. On Friday, I actually sold internet and TV to former linebacker for the Seahawks, Brian Florin. Oh, that's awesome, man. Where are you at, PR? Where is he living now? Or what, like, state? You don't have to tell me, like, specifically. And good knee to the body there from Pennington in the clinch. And I do think this is a vital round. If we don't get a finish, I think on my scorecard at least, whoever wins this round wins the fight. And big implications for a title shot for both women. As we mentioned, Ketlen Viera, the number 2 ranked women's bantamweight in the world right now. Pennington at number 5. And Viera just kind of tapping Pennington with right hands to the body and the head. But she's scoring here. Pennington gets one knee into the body there. But oh, Pennington looking for that tie clinch. She didn't have the space though, but she's able to use it to break free. And they exchange shots. Good right hand right on the chin from Raquel. That 1-2. Right hand from Viera. Pennington's continue to throw those straight punches, and I don't blame her. She's had a lot of success. Good outside leg kick there from Viera. Oh, and both women land shots. Raquel coming in with the body lock, looking to get this to the ground. Again, lands a couple knees to the body up against the fence. And, man, both of these women, they need to do something to separate themselves right now, because we know about controversial scoring and judging. It doesn't seem to be getting any better lately. Good knee to the body from Pennington, a left hand upstairs. What I will say is our judging in the U.S. is a hell of a lot better than ONE FC. That was the one problem I had last night with the ONE FC, was the judging was just, I felt horrendous. I felt bad for Stamp Fairtex taking that fight against that Anna girl that was much older, but there's no way in hell she won that fight. On Arizona, he's in Mesa. Nice. Good fight. Nice back and forth. No line. What I just said was pretty awesome. He told me about how he sacked Joe Montana. Oh, that's sweet. I installed cable from Matt years ago. Who does he play for, J Dig? That doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, man. I meet all kinds of people in my line of work. It's pretty awesome. Smoke weed with Mr. Miyagi, Pat. I never heard that story. Are you serious, Robert? That's pretty awesome. We might have to do a short Fights of Friends story on that. So try to recall the details of that. Oh! Big elbow from Viera. Good knee to the body and the clinch there from Pennington. Coming down to the last minute of this fight. And, man, I think it's still anybody's fight. Raquel surprised me. I kind of expected Viera to come out and steamroll her, to be honest. Viera with the clinch up against the fence. Her back to the fence. 34, 33, 32, 31, 30 seconds left in this round. You can see the significant strikes very close in each round. And Viera just holding this body lock. If I was Christian Yoni, I mean, I probably would have broke him a minute ago. But Raquel landing the shots here, though. She's the one scoring. Even though Ketlen's got this body lock, she's punching behind. She's landing all of these shots. This is very odd. Wow, and she lands another one. A closed fight, but I got to give it to Raquel Pennington. 29-28 Rocky. Matsui, fullback, 1985 Bears. Gotcha, J Dig. I once had dinner with my peanut at Mr. Peanut. Mr. Peanut. Like the guy that wears the suit, like the Planners guy? Interesting. All right, a good fight. The third round, they kind of slowed down their pace a little bit. Those first two rounds, especially that second round, was really fun to watch. And Pennington really took it to Viera in that second round, too. That was the easiest round to score. That one I could not really see how you would not give that the second round, at least to Raquel. And men's middleweights coming up after this fight. But first, the decision between Viera and Pennington.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals. Judge Bell has it 29-28 for Pennington. D'Amato,
Pennington.
29-28 Viera.
So we got a split decision.
Scores it 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Raquel.
And Raquel Pennington, there you go. Trying to get that parlay out there. I almost drove to the casino and put some money on Viera. Obviously, I'm happy I didn't. And Viera dejected. Raquel coming over to console her. Great sportsmanship. And like I said, I feel like showing the true spirit of martial arts and the spirit and the sportsmanship is more important than ever right now with all the controversies surrounding the sport. Unfortunately, several domestic violence cases, including the horrible situation with Phil Baroni's ex-living now. And that's a 5-fight win streak for Raquel. Of course, the situation with Dana White, I just... that Slap League is premiering on TBS 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on January 18th. For those that are interested, I like to do what you guys are interested in. I just can't do the Slap League, guys. I'm sorry. I think I'm morally opposed to it, to be honest. I don't like watching people get hit when they can't move out of the way. I remember those 2 days like it was yesterday. It was on the... Oh, what did I miss? Oh, with Mr. Miyagi. It was on the music video shoot of Alien Ant Farm song called Movies. I remember Alien Ant Farm. I liked them. Wow, and the Tiny Tornado, Tisha Torres looking tantalizing tonight. That is a great outfit. Also smoked a blunt with Crazy Bone as well as backstage at the House of Blues. Oh, that's awesome, huh? My parlay lives, Mike. Yes, ye of little faith. Well, congrats, man. So a lot of to a lot of famous bands back in the late 90s, early 2000s. PR says, good for you. Oh, J. Dick, years. Oh, I thought it was 1985 Bears. Okay. All right. Great matchup there. But we got a beautiful middleweight matchup on deck now. Punahele Soriano versus Roman Kopylov. And you see UFC 283 prelims. Shogun Hua will take on Ihor Potiera. Gregory Rodriguez, RoboCop, will take on Bruno Ferreira. Diego Moises back in action. And Shogun's retirement fight. I thought it had been his retirement fight. I don't know how many times, but I can't imagine he'd play again, or that he'd fight again after that. Actually did a stunt for the music video. Really? That's crazy. 1985 Bears, yep. Matsui, best team ever. Beautiful. J. Dig says, confused. Yeah, 85 Bears team was really good. I wouldn't have minded seeing him go against my 2013-2014 Seattle Seahawks, though. For any Broncos fans, if Billy's out there, I just want to remind you of that. I just have this paper sitting around. Remember that 43-8 victory in that Super Bowl. In Super Bowl 48, but jumped off a plank onto some mats in front of a green screen. Nice. Every fighter active in the mid-2000s is gone. Sad. Probably the greatest running back ever, in my opinion, was on that team. William Refrigerator Perry? All right, guys. Any predictions for Soriano and Kopylov? Close odds here. Soriano is a slight favorite, -150 of the United States. Kopylov out of Russia is a plus 130 underdog. I know who you were talking about, J-Dick. I was just being silly. Walter Payton days, he was one of my favorite players. And such a nice guy. From everything I hear, just a class act. Mike, what is your favorite era of MMA? I gotta go with the very beginning, right around UFC, the original, like the first 10, man. And that's gotta be just nostalgia for me. I know it wasn't the best, the best fighters ever. Not by far. Almost everybody there probably loses to today's fighters. But, I just loved watching those days of Tank Abbott and Hoist Gracie and Tito Ortiz. I was a big Tito Ortiz fan, believe it or not, at one time. I liked watching him fight. The Randy Couture, Chuck Waddell in 2008, that era, or 2005-ish. That era was really good. That's, man, it's between those two eras. And I said maybe not the best fighters, but just nostalgia-wise, that 2005 era around there too. You had Pride FC in there. You had Strike Force. I loved watching the old Strike Force events. Elite XC, the few events that they had. It was still new and fresh. Not that I don't still love it today, but when something's new and fresh and you haven't had enough of it, I was just always craving more fights. And that was some great eras, I guess. The Humanitarian Award is named after him. That's how relevant he still is, for sure. My favorite time was when Anderson had the title. Great time in MMA. Yeah, that was fun too. I always loved watching Anderson fight. He's probably my favorite fighter of all time, actually. 110 through 10 UFC. Love those days, but this era is on another level. Yeah, nobody from there beats the fighters of today. When Randy came up to heavyweight and manhandled Tim Sylvia, that was absolutely amazing. Dropped him with that big punch right at the beginning. And then you have that kind of third era. You have the Conor McGregor, Brock Lesnar, Ronda Rousey all around the same time. And the UFC was just on fire then. It was a lot of fun to watch then too. And I loved watching Randy and Chuck back in the day. Man, it's hard to beat a Chuck Waddell fight. That guy had some wars. What's up, PBR Street Gang? I'll pretend you did not say Nick Diaz is/was not your favorite fighter, MMA Mike. He's definitely up there, PBR. Last 5 years of Pride FC will never be matched. Epic. Scat Soriano had surgery in July, and here he is 5 months later. Shows the Hawaiian heart this guy got. What was his surgery, Robert? Chuck knocked out Babalu going backwards. Man, and Chuck had such a chin back in the day, too. If you guys want to go back and watch reason it didn't sound right. No audio. I don't have audio? It's back. Okay, that was weird. Best is when BJ Penn was champ. What's up, Billy Hughes in the house? And Billy got me just a ton of new stuff. Thanks again. Pushing this channel to the next level. New microphone, new camera. I'm going to get set up this next week. A stream box, a soundboard. Really going to improve the quality of this. Oh, jeez. Oh, it was an OBS thing. Should be much better this next week. Let's see what you guys are listening to here. It's there. I hear you. Okay. That's probably not going to be as good as it was before, but I don't know why it's not recognizing my my other microphone now. All right. Oh, and Soriano diving for a takedown here early at 440, 39, 38. Good knee to the body from Kopylov and an inside leg kick. Breaking free. Oh, nice straight right there from Kopylov. Right hand lands for Soriano. As I mentioned, these guys almost even odds. Soriano's slight favorite. Yeah, I just still don't understand why this... Quality, thank you. Okay, I guess we'll stick with it from the webcam. Oh, nice right hand and a left hook there from Soriano. Chasing Kopylov down. Soriano's been on a tear. Good right hand there from Kopylov. Okay, there we go. Now we're back on the original mic. I don't know what the deal was there, but is the John Jones fight for undisputed title or interim? I didn't hear. Did anybody hear for sure? I thought Robert said it was for the undisputed. Britton says the John. Good straight right there from Kopylov, and a 1-2 upstairs. Oh, nice left hand and a right hook behind it from Soriano. Title new Brennan. Looks like Francis didn't re-sign. Good straight right there from Kopylov. Hopefully for his sake, he didn't sign with anybody else because I believe his contract ran through January 25th before he could sign with anybody else. And then there was a 90-day cool-off period where he might not be signed with the UFC, but he was not supposed to be able to sign with anyone else. Good left uppercut from Kopylov and a straight right. 2 minutes, 1:59, 58, 57, 56, 55 left in the first round. Good straight right and an uppercut from Kopylov, and what a 1-2 from Soriano. Oh, big takedown from Kopylov, moving to side control. What's a mind for combat? I don't know if you're in the live stream, but just retweeted the Umar Nurmagomedov video. Thank you, my friend. Round 1 and yes. Match March 4th against Gone for title. I posted 2 different videos talking about it on Facebook group. Thanks, Robert. Sorry, I thought I found a workaround for the timer here. Well, shit. Kopylov ducking under a left hook there from Soriano. Straight right for Kopylov. 4-18, 17, 16, 15. Left here in round 2. Good straight right from Kopylov. Last I looked, Seattle was hanging with Niners. Niners killed him, man. I don't believe it either until I found out it was T-Mobile Arena who broke the news. Oh, good uppercuts. 4 uppercuts in a row there. Left uppercuts there from Soriano. San Fran pulled away in second half. Yes, they scored a touchdown right at the beginning of the second half and really never looked back. Oh, good sneaky right uppercut from Kopylov and a straight right. And 1-2 there from Roman Kopylov. Good body kick from Roman. And a left hook to the body. Soriano with a left hook, but a big combination upstairs from Kopylov. Oh, left body kick and a flurry from Kopylov of hooks and uppercuts. Left body kick in a right hand. Soriano is hurt. He is drained. A right hook from Kopylov, and he's looking for the finish. Roman Kopylov. Oh, and a left hand from Soriano coming back. And another left on the chin. Did Kopylov burn himself out? And Soriano shooting for the takedown here. Kopylov easily stopping it. 2 minutes left here in the second. How many subscribers in Facebook group, Robert, is there? I think it's about 1,100, 1,200 now. Good little uppercut from Kopylov. A straight right. Oh, a big body kick from Kopylov into 1-2. Soriano reeling. Hooks and uppercuts the body and head. And it is all over. Roman Kopylov stopping Punahele Soriano here in the second. And Soriano was really hurt by that body kick. I think that might have been a liver shot.
I'm only disappointed. I was hoping to see more from these two. That was starting to heat up, but man, going to the body, he really found his mark. And that was seemingly a strategy from the beginning for Kopylov. Look at this. Coming back, he ate that. That was about as perfect as it gets to the body. And the jab, that right jab from Kopylov. And look at that liver kick, man. You're a southpaw.
Yep, that's what it was. It was the liver kick. And Soriano just, he just couldn't go on.
And that's where it goes.
So there's the link to the Facebook group, too, for anybody that's not already in it. I know Jim's already there.
That's tough.
It just tells me over 1,100 members right now. It says 1.1 thousand. So
how could you not?
We'll make this one official here from Roman Kopylov.
1,127 members. Thank you, Billy. Robert says, agree, King. Yeah, and we were just at like around 500 not so long ago. So it started growing again. Like we hear from your TV. Yeah, thanks. I turned it on for just a second for a little bit of the commentary from the highlights. Thank you, Billy. I just give it a few, I'll turn it on for 10, 15 seconds here. I've never had an issue with that. I know Billy donated a book, an expert book recommended by a lot of different YouTubers on how to use OBS tricks and stuff. So I'm excited to dig into that. Hopefully I can figure out my time ratio. Jim's 1,100 members. I only see 2 people's posts only. The rest must be on vacation. Well, I think a lot of people just, they don't post. They just observe and comment, like sometimes. But yeah, not a ton of interaction. There's a lot of fighters, though, that I sent invitations out that are part of the group. Like Luke Kumo's in there, Matt Horowitz is in there, people that have been on the show. Kyle the Monster Nelson, I don't know how many people remember that interview, but he's slated to be the co-main event on the Derek Lewis-Sergey Spivak fight. So Roman Kopylov moving to 10-2 with 9 wins by knockout. So he'll have to have a translator there. I won't turn that up for that. Alright, so my internet is messed up, so I gotta flip back and forth from ESPN Plus to your channel. Oh man, internet. Slow internet's the worst, man. Internet issues is the worst. But yeah, great performance by Kopylov after I thought Soriano had a good first round and he was winning, and then Kopylov really started going to the body. It was that liver kick that ended it all, and you could see Soriano screaming in agony when he got hit by that liver kick. Actually, I need to put that on the Fights of Friends Twitter. Let's get that up. I'll have to post a couple of my little guys' jiu-jitsu matches in there. Sounds good, J-Dig. Hey, any fight content you guys want to post on there, go for it. It's open for all members to post now, whether you're an admin or a non-admin member. I think the only admins are a spinning kick to the body from Roman Kopylov against Punahele Soriano. There's the left hand up top. There's the liver kick, and you see Soriano screaming in pain, and Kopylov with a fury of shots afterwards. Here's another angle. Oh, look at that. You can really see him screaming there, and there's the big combination from Kopylov and Punahele Soriano. He was just unable to continue. Referee has to stop the fight. Roman Kopylov moving to 10-2 with 9 knockouts. He has a great future in the UFC middleweight division. All right, guys, we'll get that up on Twitter. Make sure I get back to live or as close as I can get to live here. What a brutal liver kick, go. And Dan 50K Ige warming up in the back. 9th fastest submission UFC featherweight history. Ige's been in there with the best of them. And this should be a great fight today against Damon Jackson. 6th largest control time percentage in UFC featherweight history, over 50%. And odds are almost even on this one. This is not one I don't think I would bet on this one. Very close odds, and I agree they should be close. They're close for a reason. I like Damon Jackson, but man, it would be nice to see Dan Ige get back on track too. All right, there is the post there on Twitter for that knockout video. Our Twitter followers are continuing to move up to 2,578 followers on Twitter. We got about, I think, 50 new subscribers, 50 new subscribers from the stream last night here on YouTube. That pushed us up to 7,390 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you for the like and the retweet, Robert. Much appreciated. What's going on? Hey, Theron Nelson in the house. How you doing, man? All right, predictions for Dan Ige and Damon Jackson. I'm having a hard time deciding how I think this fight's going to go. I mean, I think this fight is basically a coin flip. It's who's able to impose their will. There it is, UFC 283, Glover Teixeira versus Jamahal Hill, Davison Figueiredo, and Brandon Moreno 4. And the prelims will be back on ABC. We're back on ABC, guys. Theron Nelson, thanks for the chatter, my friend. Thank you, Theron. With the $1.99 donation, getting us up to $6 on the night. Thank you very much. And you see stats between Davison Figueiredo and Brandon Moreno in their first 3 fights. Hey, love you too, brother. Man, just wars, classics between these two in their first 3 fights. Unfortunately, Brandon Moreno lost his coach, James Krause, no longer coaching. A lot of controversy around him, of course, due to the Derek Minner situation and the leg issue. And since then, Krause has just had nothing but issues. Sold his gym because UFC fighters are not allowed to fight in the UFC if they train there anymore. So here's the full main card for UFC 283. Paul Craig and Johnny Walker. Lauren Murphy versus Jessica Andrade. Gilbert Burns versus Neil Magny. Davison Figueiredo, Brandon Moreno 4, and Glover Teixeira versus John Mahal Hill for the undisputed UFC light heavyweight championship. Just paused to watch the Bonner tribute. They did a great job on it. Yeah, they did. That was pretty good. You would get a play button, Mike? I have faith. Well, thank you, Frank. What's the play button? I think is 50 or 100,000 subscribers. It's a lot. I think there's a few of them. I think there might be some at 5 million views too. Which we are, I can tell you guys where we are in total views. Uh, 1,886,505 views. So we're just under 114,000 views away from 2 million. They banned Krause big time. Yes. Well, and another situation with Krause that is definitely problematic for him is they just uncovered that he was working for an offshore sports book. Still by itself, maybe not criminal, but he was running his sports betting online, his service. I mean, just everything together, it looks really bad for him. I don't know that he's going to end up facing actual criminal charges, but, I mean, they are really digging into his life now. I honestly, after selling his gym, I wouldn't be surprised to see him flee the country. If he did have illegal activity in sports betting, you go to jail for a very long time. I have no clue who I have in this next fight. I can't pick either. I can't pick either, Robert. It's a toss-up, man. And here comes Damon Jackson making his way to the cage. All right, and here he comes out of San Clemente, California, Dynamite Dan, 50K Dan Ige. Yes, the guy's a criminal through and through. There, and just watch the twit post. He punted Soriano's liver several times. Yes, he did. Even if I find no wrongdoing, the tax evasion will sink him. Oh, yeah, if he has tax evasion, you're right. That's where they really get you. Yeah, Ige and Jackson, Frankie. And Ige embracing his trainers and team here at Cage Side. This is a big fight for him. He's really got to win, get back on track. Ige tied for second most featherweight wins since 2018 with 7. He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. One of 2 fighters in UFC WC history with 2 sub-minute knockouts, 6 fastest knockouts in featherweight history, 22 seconds. Dan Ige, there's a reason they call him 50K. Thanks, King. I was trying to type that, but was having technical difficulties. And Ige to win by TKO, plus 250. Jackson to win by plus 550. Fight will not go the distance, plus 100. I like the fight will not go the distance. I like that bet. I'm going to use the restroom just real quick. I will not miss the beginning of this round, though. All right, at plus 110, underdog out of Dallas, Texas, 22-4 as a professional, Damon Jackson. And out of the red corner, a minus 130 favorite, 5-1 is a UFC favorite out of Las Vegas, Nevada. 15 wins against 6 losses, presenting the number 13 ranked featherweight in the world, Dan 50K Ige. Sorry guys, a little adjusting of lights there. And here we go. Oh, big competent. Oh, a right hand to the chin from Ige drops Damon Jackson early. Jackson is back up, but he is on the bicycle now. Dan chasing Damon down. And Jackson's clinched for a moment. And Ige's got Jackson up against the fence now, though. I don't think Damon wants to get in a boxing match with Dan. And Damon is swinging for the fences. Good defense there from Ige. Like I said, I think it's whoever can implement their game plan. And so far, Ige's already dropped Jackson with a right hand. I like Damon Jackson's front kick. He just threw that out there. Even though it missed, I think he should keep going back to that. It's a very good rangefinder, and he has a really good front kick, especially to the body. Oh, nice left hook to the body and then to the head for Ige. Oh, big right left for Ige. Damon might be hurt here. Dan cautious. He doesn't want to run into anything, but I think he's thinking the same thing. I think he thinks, hey, I might have stunned Jackson here. 310, 309, 876, 305 left here in the first after a right hand and a left hook from Dan Ige. Ige being patient, waiting for the shots here. Nice outside leg kick from Dan. And Damon having a hard time finding the target right now. Oh, head kick lands for Ige. That left shin to the dome of Damon Jackson and Dan 50K Ige. Everything's working for him right now. And Damon, I was wondering how long it was going to be before a takedown attempt. And Dan stops it easily. Oh, and an eye poke, unfortunately, from Dan. Damon already got a busted up nose. Oh, yeah, just a little bit of the pinky there. I don't know, he might have scratched the cornea, I guess. It didn't look like it was, like it was real serious, but it's hard to say when you have that downward kind of scratching motion.
Red in the eye more than the white.
Jason Herzog going to talk to Ige here.
Again, they can have the review officials take
35 seconds of the official timeout. He will have up to 5 minutes.
He's going to try to get Jason Herzog's attention.
Give me a wet rag.
And Herzog just asked the officials for a wet rag.
There's the punch right there. That's
Punch is what
knuckle.
did it. But then he opened his hand and wiped away right here.
Yeah, see, and they're saying, I think it was one of the punches, one of these uppercuts from Ige, but he definitely did kind of graze the eye also with an open hand. Wow, you got to hope that this doesn't get stopped. Realized how much harder Cheeto's strikes were when he swelled Ige's face up. Cheeto's a stud. Cheeto usually gets outstruck, but he's so damn hard. It's so damn hard for his weight. Yes, he does. Yeah, Robert, eye poke. And official timeout is at 1:35. Man, I really hope we get this fight back going. That was the glove. It's legal. Says Robert. Yeah, well,
Not be able to continue.
I mean, if it is legal,
It's his glove. It was his glove that did it, okay?
he really shouldn't even be getting the timeout. And yeah, they are saying officially it was his glove. The commentators at least saying.
Just keep your hands
So
closed.
I'm unclear on that, though. If it's the inside of the glove,
It's not illegal.
action be halted for that. And I think that they should have resumed action.
All right, and here we go. 210. Oh, big left hand there from Ige. 207, 206, 205 left here in the first. Oh, big right uppercut from Ige and a left hook to the body. Damon Jackson taking a lot of punishment in this first round. This is the best Dan's looked in a long time. 140 left here in the first. And both guys missing with flurries there. 125, 24, 23, 22, 21, 120 left in the first. And Dan has been putting on the pressure throughout this entire fight. Damon kind of skirting the outside of the cage. Really not able to get anything going in this first round. He lands an outside leg kick there. Damon definitely is tentative right now, though. I'm not sure he's recovered from taking some of those shots, to be honest. Good body kick from Ige with that left leg. Inside leg kick there from Damon. Oh, nice 1-2 from Ige. You see there Saturday, February 4th. Derek Lewis, Sergey Spivak getting it on. Oh, good body kick from Damon. But his success has been few and far between here in the first. Nice outside leg kick from Ige. Oh, and another big flurry. Right hook to the body for Ige. Oh, huge uppercut sends Damon reeling into the fence. This is definitely a 10-8 round for Ige on my card. And Ige shooting for the takedown and gets it. And that is the end of the first round. So I'm going to tell you guys, Dan Ige, he floored Damon early. He had him hurt at least 2 other times. He gets takedown at the end, so that's why I give him the 10-8 round. I don't know if any of these judges will agree with me, but if they don't, honestly, I think they need to reread the unified rules of MMA. They almost never give out 10-8 rounds, but that's a 10-8 round to me. There's the Oculus Quest 2 they were showing. Have you got a chance to use that much, Billy? And Robert agrees, 10-8. You're allowed to push off the fighter face with a hand as long as fingers are pointed up as they were. Seattle, why are there not a lot of high-level judoka in UFC? It's just, I don't know that there's a whole lot of successful guys that are just one sport guys at all anymore. Good right hand there from Damon Jackson. I think you need more than just judo. There are some guys that do have judo black belts, and it helps them with their grappling and their, their clinches and things. But I think the sport has just evolved beyond that one, one art being a big game changer. Oh, good front kick to the body there from Damon. Nice straight right there from Ige to the body. Oh, beautiful 4-punch combination there from Jackson. Gets the hook and the uppercut in there, and an outside leg kick there from Damon. Looking to get back on track here in the second. Well, he never was on track. I guess on track. 4 minutes, 3:59, 58, 57, 56, 55 left in the second. And Ige gets inside the clinch here. Nice little uppercuts underneath from Damon, and he breaks free. I mean, that just really gives Damon something else to think about, too. That Ige's the one that got the takedown in the first round. It's demoralizing after the beating that Ige gave him on the feet that round. And a good inside leg kick there from Dan. Good jab from Dan. Like I said, I liked plus 100 for the fight not to go the distance. Good knee to the body there from Jackson. There's still plenty of time. Not even halfway through this fight. Oh, beautiful right hook there from Dan. And Damon backing up quickly. I think Dan thinks he's hurt again. Oh, he just busted open his head. He's got a nasty gash on his head. Damon is bleeding everywhere. It's bleeding in his eye, too, which is a problem. Bleeding into that left eye. He's got a bad gash on the left side of his forehead. Good right hook there from Damon Jackson, but Damon's got to get desperate now. Good body kick for Jackson. Ige, when he smells blood, he is a killer, and there's a lot of blood. To 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 2:15 left here in the second. And Ige chasing Jackson down. Jackson basically running right now. Good left hook to the body and then one upstairs for 50K Ige. Oh, beautiful left hook from Ige. Rocks Damon again. Like I said, this is the best Ige's looked in a while. And that was a big leg kick, too. That stumbled Jackson a little bit. And coming down to 130, 129, 28, 27, 26, 25 left here in the second round. Good left hand there from Damon. Ige using his head movement, though, to avoid 4 punches before that. Oh, good straight right there from Damon and the body kick. So Damon had a little more success here in the second, but that cut is nasty. I don't think this fight's going to go the distance just because I don't know if they can get that cut back under control. I'm surprised Herzog didn't call the doctor in just to have him take a look at it. Just because it seems to be bleeding into there. Oh, a huge uppercut from Ige! And the walk-off home run knockout. Dan 50K Ige, and there's is another 50K, I believe, in the bank for Dan. I hope Mikey keeps the longer hair. Wow. Think I have long hair? You talking about me? Wow, what an uppercut. And yeah, he just walks away. He says, that's it. Jason Herzog calls a stop to this fight here in the second. And wow, yeah, good stoppage. Damon Jackson is definitely not ready to go. Dan knew it. Dan 50K Ige with the right hand and a huge left uppercut here in the second. Let's look at it from another angle. Damon had missed with his own hook, and wow, he just drops him. What a shot. And Dan was really dominant in this fight. Floored Damon Jackson in the first round as well. I thought he earned a 10-8 in the first round. Looks like Dan 50K Ige probably cashing in another 50K, and Damon Jackson just got beat up from bell to bell. Wow, great night of finishes right now. So congrats to anybody that bet the plus 100 for the fight to not go the distance. I thought that was probably one of the better bets of the night. I know it's easy to say now, but I had said several times I thought that was a good bet before. All right, Dan 50K Ige, 4 minutes 13 seconds, the official time of the second round. Second most wins in featherweight division since 2018 with 8. Only second to the champion Volkanovski has 9.
For my family, for my son. I just want to be a good role model, and you know, when you don't get it, it sucks, but you just got to keep getting up over and over and over again. So man, I just want to give glory.
Out an emotional moment here for Dan 50K Ige, and I couldn't be happier for him right now. The walk-off knockout from that huge uppercut. And King James and anybody else who's waiting, I am putting up the link to that knockout right now on the old Twitter. Holy crap, 50K Ige, give that man another bonus, says Robert Mike. You should have heard how loud that hook was. That's why I love Apex, for that bone-smacking impact. Jason says, seized. Robert, did you say early start February 4th? It's actually a late start, 1 a.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific. Oh, really? Wow. I'm drunk. I heard that wrong. Thanks. All right, yeah, February 4th at the Apex. I'm not sure why such a late start. Is that the weekend between the Super Bowl? Super Bowl, what did we say, is the 12th, right? February 12th. So that's the week of conference championships. I imagine that's probably the reason for the late start. There's probably at least one of the games will be on Saturday and then one on Sunday. Sounded like a ball bat hit him. Damn. Just saw confirmed for undisputed heavyweight title. Ngannou vacated. That's crazy. Sounded like a pro baseball player hits the perfect home run in the sweet spot of the bat. So if you're PFL, you're going big or you're going home. I know they put a lot of money out. I have heard some issues coming from that they are a little worried about how much money they have spent. But, I mean, they're going all in. So if they sign Francis, I mean, obviously that's a good acquisition. Obviously that's going to put some eyeballs on the sport. And that's the kind of name, if you're looking to sell pay-per-views like they are, I think they jumped the gun early. But, you know, that's the kind of name you sign. Maybe the biggest name in MMA right now, Francis Ngannou. I don't know if that's officially where he is going. Most signs point to that as, you know, one of them, of course, Francis Ngannou's mother seen wearing a PFL shirt while they were out to dinner, photographed. To me, that's a big tell. Does anyone want to touch Francis? He's got the reputation of being hard to work with. I imagine if he didn't re-sign with the UFC, though, that he's already signed with somebody else. All right, Sean Strickland, 9 first-round finishes, 25-5 in his career. He is the 7th-ranked middleweight currently. And he is taking on Nassourdine Imavov, 12-3, the 12th-ranked middleweight. 7 first-round finishes for Imavov. Of course, Sean Strickland, a last week replacement. Strickland just fought 3 weeks ago. But Kelvin Gastelum had that horrible face, not only the mouth injury, but then I guess really bad staph on his face. There was just no way he was going to be able to fight. Thinks he's worth more than he is. Hasn't been in the sport long enough for the payday he wants. I thought $8 million was a great offer. I mean, I will say that there's not too many guys, I don't think, in MMA and any organizations getting $8 million a fight. I mean, I know you look at some of the boxing purses that they've had. I think those kind of paydays for boxing are nearing their end, if not over. But and then, of course, in other sports, you see the millions and things. But MMA, it's just a different sport. There's not as much money paid out by any of these leagues. And $8 million a fight, plus, you know, whatever endorsements he can get. I don't know exactly what he asked for in that contract, what the UFC offered. What I heard was $8 million, but I imagine that there was incentives on top of that. I imagine Ngannou probably asked for, you know, some endorsements, some leniency on the UFC's endorsement package. I would, you know, to be able to wear, you know, like maybe his own companies and things that the UFC hasn't allowed recently. I will say I would not be surprised to see Francis Ngannou come back to the UFC, though. Honestly, I think I would be a little surprised if he didn't. But for how long he's been in the sport, he's not a young man. What is he, 35? I mean, I'm not saying he's old, but, you know, it's not like he's got 15 years to be fighting either. Last guy that fought Tyson made less than $1 million, and he was an established boxer. Understand what Francis really wants? No way he makes $8 million plus from any boxing promotion. Maybe the Wilder fight. I mean, that's the fight I would want to see the most. I would want to see him fight Wilder or Andy Ruiz. There's a lot of guys I would rather see him fight than Tyson Fury, to be honest. I know that Tyson is the big dog and everybody thinks that's the big payday, which for a payday it may be. I don't think he matches up well with Tyson Fury. I think Tyson just literally just picks him apart and beats him into oblivion. Obviously, I mean, Tyson's already taken shots from the hardest puncher in modern heavyweight history, maybe the hardest puncher of all time, in Deontay Wilder. It's crazy, even though Deontay Wilder only weighs, you know, usually in between 205 and 215 pounds, I still think he hits harder than Francis. Didn't happen because UFC wouldn't allow him to box, and he wanted that in his contract. Dana's sticking to his guns. No more circus acts. Fury would kill Francis. Agreed, Jim. What's up, Josh? Hello, my friend. Let's go Strickland. Fury going for undisputed, then maybe Francis if it's available. Yeah, he's fighting to unify the belts next. Even if he fought him with one hand, says Jim. I just joined. Who hits harder than Francis? What's up, Arcade Chaos? Deontay Wilder, brother. Francis stuck in his ways, wanting to box and do MMA. PFL will allow him to do that, but he will never get even close to the $8 million UFC offered him. I mean, I don't know. They paid $750,000 a fight for Anthony Pettis. $8 million's a big difference from that, though. Fury destroys Lomachenko. Lomachenko? Oh, he would definitely destroy him because Lomachenko is like 130 pounds. I don't think that'd be a very good fight. I knew what you meant. I'm just picking on you. Of course, Alexander Usyk. And Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. I believe that fight is pretty much made. It's being targeted for between February 18th and March 4th, according to Usyk's manager. February 4th is not far away. Thought you were talking about that Russian heavyweight. He's pretty badass. That's who I'd be worried about if I was Francis. Yeah, Francis in boxing, though, I mean, he could do some sideshows, knock out some nobodies, but he's not going to get $8 million. That's for damn sure. He might get $800,000. Believe we're all frustrated Francis fans due to him being his own enemy and making nothing while he ages. I agree, King James, because, yeah, I love Francis. I wish he would sign re-signed with the UFC. There's just not heavyweight competitors in PFL. That's the problem over there. Same thing with Bellator. They have an aging heavyweight division. Most of their talent is in the lower weights. And PFL, most of their talent is like in other organizations. Speaking of guys, 230 pounds, it's too bad he didn't see Dillashaw versus Mighty Mouse. Oh, we didn't see Dillashaw versus Mighty Mouse. That'd have been a good fight. Usyk is who I meant. I'm a little high. No, I knew what you meant, Frank. I don't know of any real competition left for Tyson. Even though they fought 3 times, Tyson said he wants to fight Wilder again after Usyk. I'm not sure Wilder wants that fight. I think Wilder probably just wants Fury to go away. I mean, he hit him with his hardest shot, and I just don't know that Wilder's ever going to get that done. That Russia guy, that heavyweight, is crazy how he handles his last fight. Are you talking about Usyk? Phil Dero says chaos. I'm not talking about boxing, talking about Russian MMA fighter. Sergey Spivak. I don't know his name. Big white dude, blonde hair, that's knocking everybody out. Oh, that's not Spivak, I don't think then. Yeah, there's a couple of them in the heavyweight division. Let me bring up the heavyweight division and I'll throw a few names out there for you. You got Sergey Pavlovich. You got Sergey Spivak, like I said. Is it Pavlovich has just knocked out Tuivasa, right? So I think that's probably the guy you're talking about. Alexander Romanov's a scary dude too, as well as Shamil Abdurakhimov. There's some sleepers in the bottom of that Pavlovich, says Frank. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, he's a monster. Yeah, I think that's his name. He's a monster. Theron says, yeah, I just knocked out the guy. Yeah, he knocked out Tuivasa. Pavlovich is a scary dude. And Gon, Gon struggled a lot more with Tuivasa than Pavlovich did. Pavlovich didn't struggle at all. All right, Strickland. They're looking at his gloves. I'm not sure what it is. They're cutting something in on Strickland's gloves. Maybe a little extra tape on the outside. They're just trimming it down a little bit. And Strickland in the cage. Props to watch. Strickland to win by knockout plus 300. Imavov to win by knockout plus 240. Fight will not go the distance, minus 165. I like fight to go the distance, honestly, in this one. I don't know. 5 rounds, being that Strickland is taking it on short notice. I could be wrong on that one, but if I was betting, especially if you're going to get, if it's minus 165 the night, you're going to get about plus 140 to go the distance. Strickland, 4 years older at 31. Imavov at 2 inches taller at 6'3". What's the weight discrepancy there? It says Strickland's 10 pounds heavier. 204 and 194. I guess that is legit. Strickland a 1 inch reach advantage at 76 inches. Imavov the minus 130 favorite. Strickland the plus 110 underdog. Man, Strickland looks good. He does not look heavy. 204. I like the fact that for Strickland, I like the fact that he's got a 10-pound weight advantage here. I said he does not look doughy. Judges Mike Bell, Derek Cleary, Sal Diamato for this fight. All right, here we go. The fans are ready. The fighters are ready from the Las Vegas, Nevada via Seattle, Washington. Fights of France. Let's get it on. 5 rounds in the middleweight division. And first out of the blue corner, representing Paris, France, one of 5 active French-based fighters, a -130 favorite. He weighed in at 194 pounds, 12 wins against 3 losses, presenting the number 12th ranked middleweight in the world, Nassourdine Imavov. And out of the red corner, a +110 underdog out of Corona, California. He weighed in at 204 pounds, 25 wins against 5 losses, presenting the number 7th ranked middleweight in the world, Sean Strickland. There it says Erie. Let's go, Sean. All right, I think most people are going for Sean Strickland. I like Strickland after his. I like him more after those comments about Stephan Bonner. He says, you know, everybody's sad about Stephan Bonner. Everybody wants to give their support now. Where were all these people when he needed their support? And I would say that same thing about a lot of fighters right now. I worry about a lot of fighters with CTE walking around and being broke and not really having a future right now. It could be a problem for society if they don't get a handle on it. Good outside leg kick there from Sean, and a straight right. Nice outside leg kick there from Imavov. And Sean, the aggressor here, moving forward. He's got a great jab, of course, trying to... Oh, great 1-2 there from Strickland, right on the chin, trying to impose that jab early. And good defense there. Blocking a shot, landing a jab there from Strickland. Strickland has got a little weird boxing style there. Sometimes he goes kind of cross-armed, almost like a George Foreman style defense, and it works really well for him. It is early. Oh, good left hook there from Imavov and a straight right from Strickland. I was going to say it is early, but so far Strickland getting the better of these exchanges. Lands a couple good left hands. Oh, and Imavov getting that left hook in. Imavov moving forward now. Strickland deflecting shots. Eats a left hand on the chin, though. Imavov blocking. Oh, nice left hand right on the chin. I was going to say blocking that body kick, but eats a left hand from Strickland and a front kick to the body. 3:30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 3:25 left in the first. Oh, nice right hand from Imavov. And I like a no-tell there. He didn't throw the left, but what he did is he dipped to the left to get that momentum in his hips and then throws the right. It's all in the hips. Ask Happy Gilmore. Good left hand there from Strickland. And a little bit of hand play, a little bit of like Jeet Kune Do trapping going on here. Good left hand there from Strickland and the left kick to the body. Another left hand gets through for Sean. And the inside leg kick. Nice right hand there from Imavov. It'll be interesting to see if this fight goes deep. If Strickland will have cardio issues, though, with the extra weight. He's 20 pounds heavier than he generally is. And just fighting 3 weeks ago. Oh, beautiful left hook there from Imavov. That actually is probably going to help him on a late notice fight, though, because he was already in shape. Good left hook and a right hook there from Sean. And Sean's punches seem to be doing more damage. Good right hook connects there for Strickland. Imavov didn't get rocked there. He was off balance falling into the fence. Oh, there's a right hand and a left hook from Strickland now. Strickland on the warpath here. Beautiful right hook there. Strickland coming off a split decision loss to Jared Cannonier at the end of 2022. Good straight right there from Imavov. Imavov's going to clinch. And did you notice he put his hand around the neck of Strickland there? That's not something you often see, but it's not illegal. And Strickland with the right underhook. He's going to decide to break here. Lands a nice left hand on the break. Great first round so far for Sean Strickland. Good jab there for Imavov and the front kick to the body. And a nice right hand for Nassourdine. 1:10 left in the first. A beautiful left hand snaps Imavov's head back. Oh, and good defense from Strickland. Ducking underneath Imavov's bomb. Lands a big right hook there. There's a good right hand for Imavov. Nice exchange there. A good left hand there for Nassourdine. And a left foot body kick for Strickland. And landing that jab again is Sean. Oh, beautiful counter left hook, and the combination afterwards. Snuck a right uppercut in there, did Sean. And nice left on the chin. 30 seconds left. Sean Strickland chasing Imavov down. Imavov continuing to throw those wild haymakers, but not connecting. 20 seconds left in the first. Good body kick from Imavov. 17, 16, 15. Oh, great right hand there from Strickland. Strickland just really outstriking and outsmarting Imavov in this first round. I'm impressed. Corona, California, the big bad Inland Empire, where I'm from. Strickland is missing that classic 1950s mustache with the way he fights. Good point there, PR. Eddie Wineland retired. It's King James. Probably about time for him. What about Jason Mayhem Miller? He can't stay out of trouble. He keeps getting arrested. Well, yeah, if you're talking about guys running around with CTE, I don't know if he's broke. I know he made a lot of money for what he did back in the day. He had that show, the MTV Bully Beatdown, and then made some great money in a couple organizations, but I don't know if he kept any of it. Okay, I'm super stoned, aren't we all? No, I'm not, but Bonner spent over a month attempting to get into a hospital as he slowly faded, and our med community is a racket. Oh, you're absolutely right, King James. That was literally criminal what happened to him. He got turned away from hospitals because they said they thought he was just looking for drugs, and Bonner actually made a video on that. It was horrendous. Strickland's fat out of shape ass is really about to gas Imavov out. I think you're right. What's up, Wyatt? Good to see you, my friend. Oh, nice little left hand there from Strickland, and a good body kick. Another left, good outside leg kick from Imavov, but Strickland finds the mark again. A little inside leg kick. Good push kick to the body there from Strickland. 4:20 left in the first. Nice 1-2 from Strickland. I gave the first round to Sean, by the way, 10-9. Good front kick from Sean, and the left hand gets through. He's just dominating Imavov right now. I gotta say, I did not see this coming, and a big 1-2 there from Strickland. I'm glad I didn't put that bet down. I thought about betting on Imavov. You imagine if Sean Strickland really was great at jiu-jitsu, is good at getting inside. Right? Good knee to the body there from Sean. And a good left hand in the clinch. Here come the foot stomps. And they break back to the center of the cage. 3:27, 26, 25 left in the second. Oh, nice 1-2 and a big left hook upstairs from Sean Strickland. And another left, and I think the size advantage is starting to play a role too. Good exchange there. Both guys land. Imavov's he's not really landed anything of substance in this fight, though. Lands a nice left there, but good left hook from Sean. Good little counter right there from Imavov. A jab and the right hook, though, land for Strickland. And good right hook there. Oh, nice 1-2 from Imavov. There he found the target. And Sean rewards him with a big right on his chin and a push kick to the body. There's a 1-2 from Strickland. And Sean goes inside, gets the takedown. Nice little judo trip. Nice little Ochigari inside. Somebody's asking why no top-tier judo guys are in the UFC. Well, you're seeing judo all the time. It just doesn't translate as a single sport. I think it's useful, but you got to have more on top of that. And where strength is not as big of a deal, I think that's why you've seen successful judokans in the female divisions with, of course, Ronda Rousey and then Kayla Harrison. Oh, nice right hand on the chin from Strickland. Left hand from Imavov. Oh, beautiful 1-2 from Sean. Sean is just teeing Imavov up. Lands a good left hook on the chin there. Oh, beautiful right hook from Strickland. And a 1-2 from Sean. I mean, Sean's trapping is just so underrated. And what I'm talking about is the hand play, that trapping with the hands. That goes back to a Jeet Kune Do base. That Bruce Lee talked about. It's called, way of the intercepting fist. Tony Ferguson, of course, famous for working on the Wing Chun dummy, practicing his Jeet Kune Do moves. And I'm not sure how these counters have counted more significant strikes for Imavov than Strickland. I mean, apparently a significant strike is anything that lands to them. Because Strickland's definitely teeing Imavov up. Good push kick to the body and a right hand for Strickland. Couple of good right hands there from Imavov. And another left there from Sean. Good jab and a right hook from Nassourdine. Nassourdine starting to find the chin of Strickland though. Good right and a left by Imavov. Strickland gets the double underhooks. Just 10 seconds left in the second. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get the takedown. Oh, nice right hand or knee to the body from Imavov. Left hook from Strickland through to, I got it, 2018 Sean Strickland. Last time I remember Strickland was ranked 7. Where is he ranked now? I would have to believe he's going to be out of the top 10. Yeah, he's still 7. Strickland does waist shots with weak jabs and rarely sits on punches. This is true. This would be super one-sided if Sean was in shape. Agreed, Wyatt. Yeah, Sean looks a little winded here. And you take a fight on a week or less notice, though, I mean, that's tough. That's tough. And, I mean, something maybe we don't talk about as much, but you're basically your own business guy. You're a business entity when you're a fighter. You're an independent contractor. So, you have guys with incredible impulsivity being expected to stay on a schedule and be self-motivated to get to work and train every day. I think most fighters do train, quite a bit, but I'm sure there's a lot of screwing off. I'm sure there's a lot of days where they just eat pizza and play video games. Good front kick to the body there from Strickland and an outside leg kick. I mean, if you think you're self-disciplined, get your own business where you have to motivate yourself every day. Good 1-2 and a left hook there from Strickland and pops Imavov with another left on the chin. I got to tell you, I don't get up and get to work at the same time every day. There's some days that I come in later because I know I can. Good exchange of right hooks. Good left hand there from Imavov. And I've had weeks where I haven't worked as much as I should, and the paycheck showed it. Good left hand and a right hook there from Sean. Oh, nice left and a right hook from Sean Strickland. Good left backing up from Imavov. 358, 57, 56, 355 left here in the third. Good right hand from Strickland. Good defense, ducking under Imavov's shot there too. Strickland with another body kick. Right hand on the chin for Sean. Oh, good left hook from Imavov. Imavov's punches have not seemed to bother Strickland today, though. And, like I said earlier, I wonder if that 10-pound weight difference is playing a factor. Another good left hand from Sean. And Imavov is breathing heavily here. I mean, he's only 9 pounds over his general fight weight. Good left hand there from Strickland, but I think he's more tired than Sean. Good left hand on the chin from Imavov. What's up, Jason Kagan? Sean can throw a low kick at any time now. You imagine Strickland as a commentator? OMG, he'd be the best ever. He would last about 1.5 interviews. Oh, nice one, too, from Nassourdine. Strickland interviews somebody in the ring like Joe Rogan and be like, well, that was kind of not impressive. Good left hand there from Sean, but a good left uppercut and a right hand behind it for Nassourdine. We'll see if the second half of the fight, Nassourdine can impose his will. There's a good left hand from Sean, though. And a good right hand right on the chin and another left from Sean. And when Sean gets in this kind of rhythm, he's really hard to stop. And again with the inside leg kicks there from Sean on the left hand. And his defense has been maybe the most impressive thing about tonight for Sean. Good front kick to the body and a couple of left hands. Oh, nice 1-2 from Strickland. Oh, beautiful right hook right on the chin from Sean. That might have hurt Imavov. Good front kick to the body from Imavov. Good jab there from Strickland. And I don't know how many people have made the comparison, but I mean, Strickland, he's kind of a Nick Diaz style fighter. Good exchange of front body kicks there and a nice 1-2 from Strickland. They exchange right hands. How he kind of weaponizes his cardio. He keeps the same pace. He's always popping you at about 70%. He's not really loading up on anything. Both guys throwing flurries there, but most of it missing the mark. Oh, nice left hook and a right hand from Sean. 50 seconds. 49, 48, 47, 46, 45 left in the third as Strickland lands another push kick to the body and a left hand upstairs. Have we seen one effing low kick? I don't know that we have, Jason. Mix between Diaz and Colby. Oh, yeah, good call, Jim. Oh, nice combination there for Sean. I don't know who's counting these significant strikes, but they are higher than Cheech and Chong in hotboxed in a van right now. I mean, do they have? I mean, is Michael Bisping in there counting these? And his good eyes covered with an eye patch? I mean, that is unacceptable in my opinion. There's no way that Imavov is landing as many strikes as Sean Strickland. They do not know what they're watching. Fire that person. Jesus. I mean, I've never been a strike counter, but I guarantee I could do a better job than whoever this jackass is. Almost missed it. That's Strickland style. Yep, who's winning? I stepped away. I got Strickland winning the first 3 rounds. 30-27. Robert's got a 29-28 Strickland. And that's why I only pay so much attention to those stats, because it's just literally somebody with a little punch counter. And, I will tell you, sometimes they're not very friggin' accurate. All right, Saturday, February 5th, Lewis and Spivak. Wow, that's a late start for you guys on the East Coast. 1 a.m. for the start of the main card. 10 p.m. Good body kick there for Sean and a left hand upstairs. Good left hook there from Imavov. And they're really exchanging. Imavov coming on here early in the fourth. Lands a nice push kick. Oh, good 1-2 from Sean. And another push kick to the body from Strickland. Oh, beautiful combination body head from Strickland. Well, hell, I'll be there, as Phil. Oh, nice 1-2 right on the chin and the left hand from Sean. Oh, great exchange there. I would say, since it's so late, I would think about skipping that one, but it's Derek Lewis. Good front kick to the body from Strickland. And I won't have to work that Sunday, so... Good left hook from Imavov. And a good jab right in the face. Yeah, Imavov is sucking wind. Good 1-2 from Strickland. Good jab lands for Imavov. There's that push kick to the body again for Sean and another one. Imavov lands a push kick to the body there too. One nice three-punch combination from Strickland, and he has passed his previous best. 85 significant strikes landed. Big left hand and a 1-2 there for Strickland. Oh, good right hook there from Imavov. Good jab and a right hook. Both guys landing big shots. Nice left hook from Sean and a 1-2, the left hook at the end. Sean is really unloading right now, though. Good 1-2 and another left, and he busts Imavov's nose open. Oh, big right hand on the chin for Sean. And Sean going for the takedown. Imavov down for just a moment, pops back up. And Sean with double underhooks here. We'll see if he goes for another takedown. Nice right hook in the clinch for Sean. Sean's just doing everything right tonight. 230, 29, 28, 27, 26, 225 left here in the fourth. Yeah, Imavov is exhausted. And if I'm Strickland, I think it would be a good time for another takedown. Try to trip him and make him carry your weight for a couple minutes here in the fourth. Couple good left hooks in the clinch from Strickland, who I imagine Strickland's, he's not exactly fresh himself, but I think he's got more left in the gas tank than Imavov for sure. Oh, nice little counter right to break the clinch there for Imavov. And a good left for Strickland. Another couple good lefts for Strickland, turning defense into offense, and he lands a big 1-2. Imavov's arms are getting very heavy. It's another one of those good push kicks from Strickland, and a left hand on the chin. Good left hook to the body for Strickland as he ducks under a right hook from Nassourdine. And there's the left again for Sean. Sean's going to be well over 100 strikes landed in this fight. He might be at 100 already. Good left hand there for Sean. Oh, beautiful 1-2 there from Sean. Misses the left hook, but touches the chin with the right. And another 1-2. Push kick to the body from Imavov. But there's a difference in Imavov's strikes today. Even when he does land, they don't have a lot on him. And there's a big 1-2 from Strickland. Lands another left hand body kick. Left hook afterwards. There's another left. Strickland, this is his best round so far. Good body kick there from Imavov. And Imavov coming in, pushes Strickland in to the fence in the clinch. Strickland pushing him back to the center, though. Let's see who's able to strike off of the break. And neither fighter, they're able to get out undamaged. There's another 1-2 though for Sean, though just seconds left in the fourth. There's a left hook for Strickland. Right hand from Imavov lands at the bell. Through 4, 40-36, Sean Strickland. Kind of took third round easy, so he looks good in the fourth. Yeah, Sean's gas tank, I think, is looking great. Roberts is 39-37 Strickland. I have it almost identical, 40-36 Strickland. Maybe could have gave Imavov the third. I didn't. It was the closest round, though. Let's go to the corner of Imavov here for a second. Well,
Ready for the fifth and final round.
now I think we missed it there, but final round here in the main event, Sean Strickland, Nassourdine Imavov. Cheers, Phil. I'm ready to drink some beer tonight. I just restocked the fridge. Good left hand there from Sean, and another. And they exchange lefts. Imavov coming out looking more desperate here. But a couple of good left hands landing there for Sean, and a push kick to the body. We'll see if Nassourdine's able to get a second wind here. And Sean just keeps peppering him with that jab. And the front kick to the body. Imavov throwing a combination there, but Sean stopping everything, landing a left hand of his own. There's a good 1-2 from Imavov. 4-17, 16, 15 left in the fifth. Nice right hand from Sean. And the 1-2. Good push kick to the body from Nassourdine. Strickland always seems to be sparring, so I shouldn't have doubted his cardio. Now that I think about it, yeah, it kind of does. Feels look like I was wrong. I thought Strickland would get smashed by this dude. I thought Imavov would win too. Me too, Phil D. Sean looking like an improved fighter. If he would have had a full fight camp, he would have destroyed this guy in the second round. I agree. Goes to show it's the greatest sport of all time. Yes, it is, Phil. Imavov going to need a couple aspirin after this. Absolutely. Good 1-2 there from Imavov. And as I mentioned, I thought the best bet on this fight was to go the distance. It looks like that's what we're going to get. You know, plus 140 to go the distance, and then a plus 100 in the last fight to not go the distance. And a clinch. Good knee to the body as they break there from Imavov. Good right hand from Nassourdine. And a good left hook right hand from Imavov. Oh, nice elbow in the clinch from Imavov. He knows he needs this round. There's a good left hook from Nassourdine again. Upstairs. Sean might look to take this to the ground now. Gets double underhooks. Pushing Nassourdine into the fence. You see over 4.5 was plus 110. That just cashed. Good 1-2 from Sean. Oh, nice right hand from Imavov. And Imavov looking up at the clock there. You could follow his glance. Good elbow in the clinch from Nassourdine. I think he should probably know that he doesn't have much time to finish this fight. So I don't see how he could win a decision. What's up, Clavid? Good to see you, my friends. This Fight Fam. Check Twitter for drink recipes. If you're thirsty, Mike, I just started posting. Got a couple of good drinks posted. I will, man. I might have one of them tonight. Sweet. I'll for sure check it out, PBR. Oh, nice right hook there from Strickland. You should make a YouTube channel, PBR, because you can monetize that too. Good elbow in the clinch and a knee and another elbow from Imavov. Much better round here from Imavov. He might be able to pull this one off. Oh, good right hook on the chin from Nassourdine. Nassourdine shooting for the takedown. Strickland popping with the right hand. Good push kick to the body from Nassourdine. Oh, nice right hook from Imavov. Good one, too, from Sean. Imavov looking to the corner, looking to the clock. 30 seconds left. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. Good knee to the body from Imavov. And now he's ducking underneath everything Sean's throwing. I think Sean's tired now. Push kick to the body for Nassourdine and a right hand lands. As this round about to expire, in my mind, the best round of the fight for Nassourdine, landing a good counter jab and right hook there, is Imavov. And Sean throwing everything but the kitchen sink there towards the end, but Imavov getting out of the way of everything. After 5, I have it 49-46, Sean Strickland. Yeah, it has been a minute. Thanks for popping in, man. Good to see you. Robert has it the same, 49-46 Strickland. I mean, I don't see how anybody could have given Imavov more than 2 rounds. And the two, especially that, if you gave him the other one that you could give him, I think the third, I also think that was the closest round of the fight. You see significant strikes overall. Head strikes 113-85 in favor of Sean. Body strikes 38-22 in favor of Nassourdine. Nassourdine 15-7 in favor in the leg kicks. Clinch control time, since there wasn't really much takedowns, over 4 minutes for Sean's, 12 seconds. For Nassourdine, I don't know that that's a big stat. Based on the significant strike count, they might squeak Imavov a split decision win. Damn, charged up 27-0 on the Jaguars in the second quarter. Wow. I did not expect that. Some blowouts this week, including my Seattle Seahawks getting blown out. All right, unanimous decision. Sean gets it. No surprise there for me.
Congratulations. Are you going having a conversation with the judges? Making sure they got it right?
It was a close fight with Jared, but I won. I beat the second and third ranked guy, and I'm only here because bad judging.
You got the
16 fighter in history with a win in 3 weight classes, welterweight, middleweight, and light heavyweight. Of course, he's talking about bad judging. He's talking about his last fight, split decision, a loss to Jared Cannonier.
I questioned my card a little bit for a second, but then I remembered I got big old metaphorical nuts. I can fight an hour, and I fucking love you guys, man. Let's go. Fucking Trump 24.
Gotta love a Sean Strickland interview.
Another main event, another 5-round decision. You come in here, you laid it on the line. You were more aggressive.
Says I questioned my cardio for a minute, but then I realized I remembered I had big balls.
The only reason this man hit me is because I wanted to finish him. And now
No
maybe
way, Billy. Serious Mike after UFC. Let's finish off the night with NFL.
I didn't finish him. I'm sorry.
Glad Strickland 1 keeps his job in UFC safe and sound. What other matches are on tonight? Is there any full games
Back to my fucking name, so
left? I don't think so. Hey, Siri.
Another victory. Sean.
What NFL games are playing today?
You're always entertaining. You're always bringing
I
your
found
character
2
to
rounds of
this.
16 games for
What would
today.
you like next? Do you
The
want another
Jaguars
main
are
event?
being
How soon
crushed
can
by
we
the
see you get back in
Chargers.
here?
Okay,
Obviously,
well, it's just the one game, Robert, and it's 27-0 Chargers. So I think I'm going to go down and spend some time with the family. But Chargers versus Jags, last game today. I'll be out of town tomorrow, so I won't be doing any of the playoff games. Tomorrow, me and the wife will be over on Whidbey Island. I scheduled her for a present. She's a big into art and painting. Huge Bob Ross fan. So I found a Bob Ross instructor, somebody who's certified in the Bob Ross style. And we're going to go over there and make some paintings. As crappy as I'm sure mine will end up, I'll share it with you guys. I have no shame. I am certainly not an artist, but the wife certainly is.
Let's hear it for Sean Strickland, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, big win for Sean Strickland, getting back on track, and I'm sure it'll also help, with the UFC brass that he did them a favor stepping in last moment. Bucks versus Cowboys playoff game, Monday Night Football. Oh, they got a Monday night playoff game? What a great idea. All right, guys, let's look ahead real quick to next week's card. I don't know if I can get my display capture to work now. OBS is really having some glitches lately. Well, that's really troublesome. Never had the display capture not work. Recently, the timer stopped working. Let me try to add another display capture, a new display capture, and see what happens. Well, that one's working. I don't know why the original one's not working, but all right, we'll bring up next week's UFC here. I could do the UFC a favor by doing this fight companion. Thank you, Jason. Time to reload OBS. I've deleted it and reloaded it like 8 times, and my timer will not work again, Billy. So I've got to contact their support or something. Because, yeah, it's really frustrating. I should contact some other YouTubers too to see what kind of, if they're having similar issues. I can't imagine they're not, because I've been using this for years. I mean, I know how to use a timer and display capture. All right, here we go. Let's start from the bottom. Yeah, I might have to stretch the Streamlabs. It's just so hard to learn a whole new system, but I'm definitely going to look into it, Billy. Weasel says Gone versus Jones was leaked. Well, I mean, was it leaked by T-Mobile Arena, though, Wyatt? Because, I mean, maybe it was leaked before they had it up, but I mean, I woke up from a nap after work today to see someone had taken a picture of the T-Mobile Arena billboard, and it had a date for John Jones versus Cyril Gane on it. So, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Oh, T-Mobile Arena leaked it, huh? Damn. All right. Warley Alves. Always fun to watch. Nicholas Dalby. That's a great matchup at welterweight. Terrence McKinney, always fire, taking on Ishmael Bonfim. Cody Stamen returning against Luan Lacerda. That's the Fight Pass early prelims. Shamil Abdurrahimov, heavyweight, taking on Jalton Almeida. That's funny. Almeida's not even ranked, but he is a minus 900 favorite against Shamil. Interesting. Thiago Moises back in action against Melquizael Costa. RoboCop. Gregory Rodriguez taking on Bruno Ferreira. That should be a fun one. The retirement match. The main fight of the prelims. Mauricio Shogun Hua taking on Ihor Potieria of Ukraine. Then main event, we're going to get Johnny Walker and Paul Craig. That's a great matchup at light heavyweight. Walker a minus 170 favorite coming into that one. Jessica Andrade a big favorite against Lauren Murphy at flyweight. Neil Magny and Gilbert Burns. I think that'll be interesting while it lasts. I expect Burns will finish Neil though. Then the rematch, the fourth fight. I mean, this is very rare in the UFC that you have two fighters fight 4 times. But Davison Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno, unifying the belts. Champion versus interim champion. I know some people want to see some new contenders. I hear you. And I don't disagree with you. But since the match is already made, I'm very much looking excited to it. I think it is a pick'em. Wyatt says, is Gelatin ever going to pick a weight class? Is he sticking with heavyweight? I'm not sure. Thanks, Mike. Peace out, ladies. All right, see you, King James. Okay, clearly you guys know more than me. Robert says, well, not really leaked. It just put out their 100-foot sign in front of arena. Maybe UFC gave them permission to do it. Huh. Well, I don't know. Weasel's he's usually really accurate. I mean, he's very rarely out of the circle. So I don't. And so maybe it was leaked. John Mahal Hill taking on Glover Teixeira in the main event for the light heavyweight title bout. Am I the only one that finds it kind of strange that John Mahal is a minus 125 favorite? I know he's got the power to take Glover Teixeira out, but I mean, what else does he really have? That I'm not sure. What do you guys have? Gone fights Jones. I have John Jones. It could be a little unpredictable because John's been off for so long. Remember the last time that John came back? I mean, he looked human is an understatement. He didn't look very good at all, even though he won. Lewis is gone by KO. Did you see Anthony Smith went and helped him train? I seen that, J-Dag, which is awesome to see. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I'll continue to say it lately. We need to see more of the spirit of martial arts and more of the respect between the fighters and things, because there's a lot of things that are negative going on in this sport right now with domestic abuse cases and, the worst of it all, of course, the Phil Brony situation. Let's highlight some of the good things that these fighters do as well. It says, I'm with you, Billy. KO or decision. Bones Jones for sure. He's going to destroy heavyweight division. Also despise John Jones, so always hope he loses. I think a lot of us do. All right, guys. If you didn't hit the like button yet, make sure to hit that on the way out. Anybody who's not subscribed, you want to make sure and take care of that, guys, because next week we got UFC Brazil. We're doing big things on this channel. 2023, calling it now, will be the biggest year for this channel. Much thanks to Billy again for really getting us great equipment here. I haven't got a chance to get it all hooked up yet, but I did hook that Elite box in Billy to watch my Seahawks game. It was Elite. Worked very well. New camera, new mic, Stream Deck, soundboard. Really a lot of things to improve the production of this show, and hopefully soon we'll be on par with all the best production out there. So look in the posts, guys, and the videos for this to come. I'm setting us up a Fantasy Picks MMA. This is on Verdict. It's on Verdict MMA. You can pick fights through the app and through the website. I know a lot of you that you might say, oh, well, I'm not really into fantasy. They call it Fantasy MMA, but it's just about picks, guys. You pick the main event, 5 picks. You know, who does a better job at picking winners? And thanks, Wyatt, for turning me on to Verdict MMA. It looks like the best MMA fantasy site I've seen out there so far. Colin has no ground game. Biggest John Jones fan, he is the sport, says Robert. John Jones, as much as part of the sport as Connor, that is to say, non-existent. Well, Billy about the channel, thank you. Don't you leave me, Mikey. Don't you do it. What's up, Jason? No worries. Of course, Ghana was beat by Francis on ground. You don't think Jones would do that? You all kidding yourself. That's my biggest worry for Gon, is that Jones is going to continue to take him down. Billy Hughes, he's really leaving? Karen Jones has to make it to the cage first. Yeah, very true. Very true, Jason. All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I do have to get down, spend some time with my family, though. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses next time.